Black played. Queen c7. Pause the video to find out white's response. Knight takes e5. King g7. Black wants to play. Knight h3. Queen g3. Knight takes g1 and sees the initiative. Queen takes f4 played by white. Rook a8. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Knight d2. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Queen takes d4. Pawn takes d4. Knight takes d2. Rook fe1. Black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Bishop takes a4. Pause the video to spot black's next move. Bishop takes c3. Bishop takes c3. Rook takes a4. Rook f1. Black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Bishop takes e7. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Knight takes c6. Pawn takes c6. Rook takes e7. Queen takes b2. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. White played. Knight h3. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Queen takes f3. Pawn takes f3. Bishop takes h3. Pawn takes e5. Black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Pawn h3. Pause the video to find out black's response. Queen takes d2. Knight takes d2. Bishop takes e2. Rook e1. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Queen b6. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Knight takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Bishop takes g4. Knight h6. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Rook ac1. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Knight takes c3. Rook takes c3. Rook takes e5. Pawn f3. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White played. Pawn takes d5. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Rook takes e2. Bishop takes e2. Queen takes d4. Pawn takes c6. Pawn takes c6. Rook d1. White has no response. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Bishop e4. Pause the video to find out white's response. Black is aiming to play bishop takes f3 and dominate the board. Rook takes g3 played by white. Pawn takes g3. Queen takes e4. Rook c8. Rook d3. White might go for rook takes g3 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn f5 was chosen by black. Queen d5 check. King g7. Rook takes g3. Rook c6. Queen d2. Queen e6. Rook d3. King f7. Queen h6. Queen f6. Bishop f2. King e6. Queen d2. Queen d8. Queen e3. Queen f6. Rook d1. White is aiming to play pawn c4. Pawn f4. Queen b3. Queen d8. Pawn c5 check. Pawn d5. Queen takes b7 and sees the initiative. Queen e7 move preferred by black. Queen d3. White is aiming to play Queen d5 check. King f6. Queen g8. On g5. Bishop b6. Queen f7. Bishop d8 check. King e6. Queen takes g5 and seizes the initiative. King f6 played by black. On c4. White might go for. On h4. Queen f8. On h5. On g5. On g4. Queen c8. King h2. King g7. On takes f5 and take decisive advantage. King g7 was chosen by black. King h2. King f7. Queen b3. White intends to play. On c5 check. On d5. Rook takes d5 and dominate the board. King g7 played by black. Rook d5. On g5. On c5. White is setting up to play. Pawn takes d6 and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn takes c5 move preferred by black. Queen c3. White intends to play. Rook takes e5 and seizes the initiative. King f6 played by black. On h4. On c4. Pawn takes g5 check. King g6. Rook takes e5. Queen d7. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game.